Hello, I'm Annette Holloway with JesusWired, and I'm here in Norfolk, Virginia with veteran rapper, Christian hip-hop pioneer,
Nice.
T.R.U.T.H.
Nice.
Thanks for taking some time today to be
Thank
with
you.
us.
Thank you.
Such an honor. Hey, I'm curious, where did you get the name T.R.U.T.H?
Basically, I started rapping during a time where a lot of hip hop was about espousing your religious convictions and beliefs. So eventually, it evolved into a genre that was more focused on materialism. But prior to that, there was a heavy emphasis on religion. And one of the things that kind of happened to me during that time is I would find myself kind of engaging with different people who of a different religious orientation. And one time, I remember vividly, my faith was shaken crazy, after having the conversation. And eventually, I came, to a place of, okay, that's not what I thought it was. Okay, we still clear. I still believe what I believe, and I'm firm in it. Once I got to that point, I said, you know what, it's crazy, because the thing that makes these other religions work is that there's some truth in them, but that is truth in the shell of a lie. And I said that the beauty of Christianity is that truth is not just propositional; it's a person. And so I thought it was fitting to kind of take on a moniker that was representative of that person who said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life."
That's wonderful. So you're on the Nostalgia Tour now.
Yeah.
Tell me about what's that all about?
It's really cool. I have 9 albums now, and that's a lot of albums. 20 plus years, 9 albums. We're still not getting to all the music we want to, but
wow.
what I found is that, like, when I do concerts, there are a lot of people that are coming to me afterwards and like, how come you didn't do X song and this song and that song? And it'd be like from my first album and my second album, and I'm like, I stopped doing those songs 10 years ago. So I wanted to kind of come up with do a tour that really kind of scratch that itch for all the people all my support, my day one supporters, people that were there from the beginning, that want to come to a show and hear those records. And so I'm really excited about it. It's my hint to nostalgia, but I'm really excited about it. It's my first tour. I've been on about 32, but it's the first one that I'm actually putting on, so it's really cool.
Well, I know your fans appreciate that.
I think so.
So how do you challenge your culture through your music? You've had 9 albums, so think about this.
Yeah, well, I think I challenge the culture differently in every album. Mm-hmm. So, for example, my last album was called It's Complicated. And it was a challenge to the culture, but it was also a lot of the twists and turns of my own heart. It's Complicated was a record that basically chronicled my journey of faith and the various things that I wrestled with regarding maybe the deity of Christ, or is the God of the Old Testament, the God of the New Testament, are they different? Or do the Old and New Testament contradict each other? All of those kind of really, difficult questions that we think within ourselves but won't ask out loud. Well, that album spoke to those questions, and I think so. I think every album just kind of does something different, and yeah, I think that's it.
So, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
It's hard to answer the question to answer, because every time I've been asked that, I said something that actually never happened. But, I am where I kind of saw myself. I just didn't know how much hip-hop would still be a part of it, and performing would still be a part of it. About 10 years or so ago, I thought that 10 years from that point, I would be like lecturing and teaching, and I'm actually doing that. But I just didn't know that the music would still be with me. But God is still strategically using the music to kind of give me something to leverage so that people are more inclined to listen to me when I speak. So 10 years from now, I actually see myself doing what I'm doing now. I really do.
That's fantastic.
I keep telling people I want to be like the Rolling Stones. Like, I want to be able to, I feel like I create music, and I'm going to continue to create music that doesn't have a time stamp on it, where you can't put it in a, that's old, that's dated, it's just music, and we got to grow the genre to get to that point, because right now the genre just likes what's trendy, but We'll get there.
Where do you think it'll be in 25 years?
Hopefully mature,
Christian hip-hop.
more
Yeah.
mature. Yeah. Hopefully there'll be more unity where it's splintered, and hopefully it'll be more mature sonically and musically, where people appreciate the entire gamut of what everybody's doing, and you know, we'll see.
So what is your dream tour?
My dream tour right now is I'm working on a worship album. And
When's that coming out?
that probably will be out, honestly, realistically, probably the top of next year. But I'm working with, Kurt, Travis Green, Jonathan McReynolds, all the who's who, and all of my friends that I really love their heart and their ministries. And my dream tour is being able to take that album on the road. That to me is like it.
Sounds sweet.
Yeah, doing what I'm doing, but
Yeah.
incorporating what you saw tonight as well. You feel me?
Yeah, it's
Bringing all of
amazing.
that, the hip hop dynamic, and kind of bringing those two worlds together. I think you saw a little bit of it tonight.
I
Worship
did.
and hip hop kind of
It was incredible.
happening
Loved it.
organically. So I'm looking forward to that.
So anything else you want to add about your journey?
Not really. I've been on this journey for 20 plus years. I'm a vet in this, like you said. I'm a OG, so to speak, but I love it. People don't like to be the OG. I actually love it. I love it because, it's a space that only a few of us occupy right now, where, we speak into the lives of all the up-and-coming artists, the aspiring artists that are looking for direction, wisdom, and guidance. Somebody has to be that. And God has graced me to kind of be that person, and it feels, I'm grateful that the Lord has entrusted me with that kind of, just giving me that kind of stewardship responsibility, So I'm looking forward to, God never ceases to amaze me. One of the things I do as well is I travel with Dr. Zacharias. I don't know if you know him, but Dr. Ravi Zacharias. I do music for him. So I travel with him in Asia. We travel in the States, but I travel with him to Asia. And then we're going to South Africa next month to the Hillsong Church, and which I'm excited and scared.
Yeah.
Because I know that's going to be a thing. But that's another thing that I do, the apologetic piece. But I do feel good just having been in this for as long as I have, and having the stewardship responsibility that I have, and just being able to pour into other artists. That's probably the greatest fulfillment I get now.
That's an incredible opportunity to travel with him.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That blows my mind.
I don't believe it when it's happening.
Well, let people know how to get your music and.
Yeah, don't look at the camera, or just look at you. Okay. So my name is Emmanuel Lambert Jr. That's what my mama named me. But I go by The Truth. And if you want to connect with me, The Truth on Duty. The Truth on Duty. The Truth on Duty. That's my Instagram. And Truth on Duty is my Twitter. Follow me. I will follow you back. That's it.
Well, thanks so much for taking time out.
Thank you.
It's late, and I know.
It's all good. We're going to IHOP.
Awesome. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Bless you.